Hello, my name is Laura and I'm with GoGo Kid, and I'm here today to share with you an abbreviated version of a workshop coming up in January called Enhancing the Classroom Through Activities and Games. This is a particular love of mine, as I have been called the prop queen and the reward queen, and I love to plan and think of fun, engaging ways to not only make the class more interesting for students, but to make my life a little bit easier as well. So I hope that if you know a lot about props, a lot about rewards, that you'll at least find something that you'll be able to try in your classroom that will help you. The workshop will be broken down into 4 segments, and those segments are: why are games and activities important for learning? Classroom tips and how-tos, how to use rewards effectively, how to use props effectively. Fun and games for every level. We'll discuss the different levels very specifically and talk about what makes them different and how you can even maybe use a lot of the same rewards for the levels, but change the questions, the conversations that you are having with your students. We will also save some time for questions and answers, and it is my hope that some of you will bring some of the really cool rewards that you use and the fun props that your students love, and we'll share them as well. I hope to have time to include a few of those too. Why are games and activities important for learning? Let's focus on 3 of them. The first one, they encourage output. When your parents sign up for a GoGo Kid lesson, they expect that their student is going to do a lot of talking. And if they don't start out that way, then over the next few lessons, they are hoping that that output goes up for their student, because they are here to speak English. Those rewards, those props can be used to help those students extend their ability to lengthen those sentences and to learn vocabulary that isn't maybe included in the lesson. And parents do love when they get a little bit more out of the lesson than what's expected. So moving down to the bottom, that keeps parents happy. And if parents are happy, that will help your retention rate, and you will have more and more regular students that come back to you because they love what you're doing. Preparing and organizing. Anytime we're using props or rewards in the classroom, we have to be prepared. I know there's always that one time where I am in between and I've lost my focus for a minute and I think, oh my gosh, I don't have a reward planned, and I have to get something together quickly, but it's so much easier if I'm prepared and I am organized. I can tell you that I have probably changed my organizational system 3 to 4 times since starting, so it does evolve over time. Hopefully something that I share with you will help, and maybe you will have something to share as well. When we are talking about rewards specifically, we'll talk more about props too in the full-length workshop. But speaking about rewards, my main goal is to get them talking. Yes, we want them to have fun. Yes, we want to extend their knowledge, but we can do all of these things by keeping them talking. Get them to speak. If they're young, get them to repeat. Get them to lengthen those sentences from 1 to 3 words, and then get them to give you full-length sentences as time goes on. If they are upper level students, you can use those same tactics, but instead of saying, I see a cow, I see a pig, you can say, tell me what you know about a farm. Maybe that was part of their lesson and you are enriching the content. Try to give them more open-ended questions so that they can't answer you with a simple sentence or yes or no. That will help to use maybe the same reward, but to increase the level for those upper level students. Get creative. Some of the rewards that my students love involve me drawing, sometimes them drawing with me. I mean, they do love our projects. They love to be creative. And don't worry if you are not a good drawer. My worst efforts seem to be what my students love the most. They think that my terrible drawings are hilarious. And again, you can do these for many different levels. The Make a Face activity has colors. You can use colors with the lower level students. Head, let's make a head. What color? And you can show them and they'll say yellow. And I even make them say a sentence. I choose yellow. I choose green. Even when they are little, they can still start to use those sentences and lengthen them as time goes on. If they are upper level, I might say, what do you want to start with? And they might say head. And I'll say, let's draw a head. Which one do you want? I want red, or I choose red. And so we try to increase the complexity of the sentence and let them be a little more involved in the choices. Engage in culture. Of course, this is one of the best times of year to share our culture with students. A particular story that I find funny is the Thanksgiving dinner that I shared with my student. And each time we did something well, we got a different part of the dinner and we talked about what it looked like and what it really was and have you tried it and did you like it? And we got to the end and it was a great conversation. And my student was very, very concerned because, teacher, there's no rice on your table. And so we talked about how potatoes in America tend to be a lot like rice in China, and we eat potatoes quite frequently with our meal. So that was a nice way to connect and share that we wouldn't otherwise have had if we hadn't used that Thanksgiving Day reward. So that was a good opportunity. How do I engage my upper level students? Well, oftentimes I have to know them before I know what they love, but that comes with some trial and error. So I might use a reward and that student didn't love it. I might change it. They might ask for it. I sometimes give two choices. Do you want this choice or this choice? And they will tell me. I will play hangman and include some of the vocabulary words. We will play would you rather. Would you rather have bad breath or stinky feet? That's a popular one. And we have some really good conversation. Sometimes my students love to play headbands, and so I will just take that card and stick it to my forehead, cover my eyes, and they're fairly simple pictures like zebras and birds and a paintbrush. And so they will try to describe that to me, and I'll keep my eyes closed, and they'll give me clues, and that gets them talking. And if I can't figure it out, I might start asking a few questions, but that's really fun as well. And we'll talk some more about some of those things that those upper level students love, and hopefully you'll have something to share too. These are just some of the miscellaneous rewards that I use. My kindergarten babies love the shark reward. They love to sing baby shark do 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 do, and they'll ask for that over and over again. The food reward can be used for many different levels. Sometimes we talk and sort into healthy and not healthy. Sometimes we talk about colors or what we're eating. It is a cherry, it is ice cream, it is a cupcake. So whatever level my students are, we can usually adapt if they choose a reward that maybe I wouldn't expect, or they like something, and we can just talk more about it in upper level with those open-ended questions. And that is the teaser that you will get to encourage you to come to that full-length workshop. Remember that you do not get full points for watching this video. You will need to attend the full-length one, and I hope to see you there very soon. Check your Fresh Desk. Bye-bye.